All right, following up on our Halloween special, our reviews and ratings on the Halloween special, we're going to do a Christmas special one real quick. Audrey's here with us. I don't know if she'll be chiming in, but she might. And meanwhile, let's get to it. So I have Indiana here with me, and I have Audrey here with me. And we're going to go over some Christmas cartoons, specials, and movies, right? Or animated films, at least.
Yes.
So I'm going to say a movie, Indy, and then you and Audrey can either say thumbs up or thumbs down, and then tell me why you like or dislike it. Also, spoiler warning, we are going to be talking about scenes in the movie. So if you don't want to know what goes on, then that's fine. But most of these movies are so dirt old that they've been around for almost as long as I have.
The movies because some people spoil the movies and it gets so.
Well, we're not spoiling new movies though. You get so what?
I get so bleeped off.
Oh, you get so bleeped off. Okay. Well, anyway, all right. Let's do this. So, first movie, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yes,
How do we like that one?
I give it a thumbs up.
A thumbs up?
Yes, my favorite part is when Rudolph's red nose glows because he's a deer, but except he has a red glowing nose.
Red glowing nose. Audrey, do you wanna give your opinion? Thumbs up, thumbs down for Rudolph? I can't hear you. You got to talk though. She's giving a thumbs up. So apparently she likes 2 thumbs up. Yes. Apparently she likes Rudolph, and so she's not saying why right now, but she likes it. I like it. I especially like if it's I think it's the right one. I get it mixed up sometimes because we watch so many of them, but I think it's the one with the Bumble, the Abominable Snowman, and also what's that? Yukon Cornelius, right? Silver and gold, right? He sings silver and gold, doesn't he? No, I sing badly, I know, but he's the one that sings, right?
Yes, Dad.
And he's the guy with the big beard. And the ice pick, right? Or what? Not ice pick. Sorry, the pickaxe, I think, or whatever. And so he's the one up in the snow, and Rudolph and the elf, they go to the island. Was it the Island of Misfit Toys? I think so. I'm hoping I'm not mixing them all up because I know there's like Rudolph Shiny New Year, right, with that creepy big vulture.
What?
Do you remember that one with the baby New Year and he takes his hat off and his ears pop out and they all make fun of him? Okay, anyway, well, that's a New Year's one, but it's kind of at Christmas time. But when I was a little kid and I'd watch that vulture would freak me out. It would scare me. I thought it was creepy looking and just ugly as all sin and just used to scare me. I did not like it. It's like the monkeys from The Wizard of Oz. Same type of thing. We'll do that another time. So anyway, Rudolph gets a thumbs up from Indy, 2 thumbs up from Audrey, and a thumbs up from me. So
and the creepy one where the guy see it pop out, I'm going to get a 2 thumbs down.
Oh, Indy gives Rudolph Shiny New Year 2 thumbs down. Oh, that even has like a guy named, what is it, BC, like the old caveman guy? Because they go through time and they find different people. They find Big Ben, I think. Is it Big Ben? He's like a whale. Anyway, okay, we'll do that another time. I really have to refresh my memory when it comes to all these old, the Rankin Bass stop motion, right? Like the Rudolph and what about Frosty? Frosty the Snowman.
Yes, I like that movie, but in the end, but
yeah.
But the guy like starts to cry
when Frosty melts.
Yes, in a hot place.
I think you know what it could have been a spooky one if they'd have just ended it right there, huh? Like Frosty melts, and they come across and they see a puddle of water on the floor, and they end it there. That would be like super dark, right? That'd be like the end of poor Frosty. I know, Daddy shouldn't say that stuff, but it does. Like they could cut it there, and it would be like a horror cartoon, right? Yeah, it'd be messed up. And that guy, I can't remember his name, the magician guy, right? What is he called? I can't remember his name. See, I don't know if it's just because it's Friday after a long week or what, but it'll come to me eventually. And he has a magic hat, right?
Yes.
And the rabbit pops out?
Yes.
I can't even remember the rabbit's name. Anyway, so somebody listening under the comments...
The rabbit doesn't have a name.
Oh, the rabbit... I think he does.
No, he doesn't.
Well, we'll see.
Because
let's tell people. Invite people. Say, under the comments, write the rabbit's name. Go ahead.
Under the comments, write the rabbit's name.
And the wicked magician guy.
And the wicked magician. I messed up.
That's okay. The wicked magician guy, right?
Magician.
Oh, I think Audrey's going to Google it. She's going to Google Frosty and see if she can come up with the names. All right. So, in the meanwhile, while you're listening to this, you can still comment on it and type in the names underneath real quick before we get to it. Okay, let's do another one. Indy, get back over here, please. What about the small one? Do you remember that one?
No.
The small one when they need... It's kind of like the star. It's when they need a donkey to ride on.
Yeah, that one's kind of funny.
It's kind of funny. Well, the star is kind of funny, right? Was it a good one? Come on back over here. Audrey's going on her computer right now to look it up. So, the star was pretty good, right? You like that one? We'll rate that one, I think, another time, because that one's too new. I don't want to spoil that one for anybody, right? It's only... Well, it's been out about 2 or 3 years, but it's still pretty new. What about... okay, how about... Merry Christmas... Charlie Brown Christmas. What about a Charlie Brown Christmas? Do you like that one?
Yes, I give it a thumbs up.
Thumbs up, but you gave the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown a thumbs down because they give him rocks, right?
It says on here the rabbit's name is Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus is the rabbit. Very good. What about the guy's name? Does it give his name?
Let me see.
It's not Snidely Whiplash. He's from Dudley Do-Right.
I don't know what Debbie do.
I know. It's an old cartoon. It was like on Bullwinkle or something. I don't know if you'd know it. But what else, Indy? Let's let me see. What is the other? It's another cartoon. Yeah, Charlie Brown Christmas. So you give it a thumbs up. What about remember the little sad Christmas tree and they give it some love and decorate it and it turns out really nice?
No, I meant a little bit of thumbs down.
A little bit. How come it gets a thumbs down?
No one that Halloween version.
The magician's name is Professor Hinkle.
Professor Hinkle is the magician. See, I never would have remembered that one.
Professor Hinkle and Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus. And then Santa Claus appears at the end and saves the day, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty cool too. All right, so what other Christmas cartoons? Oh, come on. Mickey's Christmas Carol. Mickey's Christmas Carol is like one of the best Christmas cartoons ever, right? Who likes that one? What do you say, Andy? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Mickey's Christmas Carol. Remember with Uncle Scrooge and all of those? Yeah?
My favorite part is when Uncle Scrooge kicks his friend out and kicks his friend in the butt when she's getting him out.
Is it Donald? Is it Donald that he kicks, or who does he kick?
He kicks Donald on the butt.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, because he's playing Ebenezer Scrooge, and he's an old grumpus, right? Right?
He's a grumpus.
He is, huh? But he ends up turning nice at the end, right? He becomes a nice person. Why? What scares him into becoming nice again? Do you remember?
No.
What did they show him?
I don't know.
They show him his name on the tombstone at the grave, remember? And nobody came for him because nobody cared for him because he pushed everybody away and he was mean. Yes. So, yeah, that's one of my favorites. That's a really good one with little Tiny Tim at the end and Scrooge brings in, remember he brings in like a turkey feast or something like that and they all eat?
That one was a little bit creepy. The part when
It was.
showed his stage, that was so creepy.
It was kind of creepy. And it's got Pete, right? Pete the cat. And Ebenezer Scrooge or Uncle Scrooge is like, Spirit, whose sad grave is this? And he goes, why, yours, Ebenezer, right? And that part's super cool. All right, so I have another one for you. Another Christmas cartoon. Well, you know what? I just lost it. Man, I hate it when that happens. Okay, so we just reviewed Charlie Brown Christmas. We did Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. We did Frosty the Snowman. And we did Mickey's Christmas Carol, right? We have a few more minutes on this. And then let me see. What other cartoons do we usually watch around Christmas time? Well, I think that'll be for part 2. Let's go ahead and end it here. And then we'll think of a list of the other Christmas cartoons because there are a lot of them. And then we'll come back and do those, all right?